What is time? Is that concept or more to it? Without it, our narratives would dissolve into chaos. Let's find out. Instead of time being a prerequisite for change, consider this. Perhaps the universe simply is change, a constant flux of energy and interactions. In such a dynamic environment, the need to make sense of it all, to find order in the chaos, might have led to the invention of time. Think of it like early humans observing the cycles of the sun and moon. These weren't the cause of day and night, but they provided a framework, a way to group events, to predict and organize their lives. Time, in this view, becomes a conceptual tool, a way our universe, or perhaps the beings within it, developed to bring structure to its inherent dynamism. Following this line of thought, time functions brilliantly as a measuring device. It allows us to quantify the intervals between events, to understand durations, and to compare the rates of change. Just as we use rulers to measure space, we use clocks and calendars to measure time. Furthermore, it's the ultimate age counter. From the lifespan of a star to the age of a rock, time provides the yardstick against which we measure the history and evolution of everything in the cosmos. Consider an archaeologist dating a fossil layer. They're not saying time caused that layer to form then, but rather they're using the concept of time and its associated measurement techniques, like radiometric dating, to place that event within the grand timeline of the universe. The question of whether time is just a concept is deeply intertwined with quantum physics. As we discussed before, at the quantum level, our classical, smooth understanding of time breaks down. Some interpretations suggest that time as we perceive it might be an emergent property, arising from more fundamental, timeless quantum relationships. Imagine a complex network of interconnected nodes. From a distance, we might observe patterns and flows that we label time, but at the level of the individual nodes, there might be no inherent directionality or flow. So while our everyday experience of time feels very real, its fundamental nature might be more abstract, a conceptual framework that helps us navigate the quantum reality. Think about how we use age to understand development. A baby grows into a toddler, then a child, and so on. Age, a construct based on time, helps us categorize and understand these stages. Or consider a recipe. The instructions are sequenced in time to achieve the desired outcome. The concept of time allows us to organize these steps logically. Interestingly, in many cultures, time is often personified and even blamed for misfortunes or delays. We say things like time heals all wounds or lament that time slipped away from us. While these are common expressions, it's worth considering if attributing agency or blame to this conceptual framework is truly accurate. Is it time itself that causes healing, or is it the processes that unfold within time? Is it time that makes opportunities vanish? Or our choices and actions within the temporal landscape? Reflecting on this can offer a more nuanced understanding of cause and effect, moving beyond simply attributing outcomes to the abstract notion of time. Our system of 24 hours in a day comes from the ancient Egyptians and their methods of dividing the day and night. But what about the 60 minutes in an hour? This division can be traced back to the ancient Babylonians, who used a base 60 sexagesimal number system. This system was highly practical because 60 is divisible by many numbers: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, and 30, making calculations and fractions easier to work with. This Babylonian system, initially used for astronomical calculations, eventually influenced how we measure time, with the minute and second being derived from the Latin pars minuta prima, first small part, and pars minuta secunda, second small part, respectively. In conclusion, time is far more than a mere device for measurement. It represents the foundation upon which our lives are built. Though we may sometimes lament its passing, time provides context, celebration, and continuity. Rather than lamenting its constraints, we should embrace the opportunities it presents and cherish the moments that define us. Instead of blaming time for our shortcomings, we should focus on how we use it, letting go of the relentless pursuit of its control. After all, it is not time that ultimately dictates our lives, but how we choose to spend it. Intrigued by the idea that time might be a cosmic organizational tool, how we culturally interact with it, and the historical roots of our time units, dive into the philosophy of time, explore the interpretations of quantum mechanics, and ponder how our perception shapes our reality and our language. What are your thoughts on blaming time and the ancient origins of our daily and hourly divisions? Share your insights.